I just would like to say everything in my readings are always allegedly. So, we don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading. And what comes out is in reference of what the ancestors want us to know. Hello, my All in the Cards family. This is Kazaya with All in the Cards, coming to do another victimized case reading. This victimized case reading or missing person reading is on Marissa Carmicheal. This came to me in reference of my spiritual family, right? And on Undisputed Truth Oracle page, she was doing it. I'm actually over there. That's my spiritual family. So I was doing my work, and it was a case that came through. So I'm going to tap into the energy and see exactly what I get in reference of her case. I think she's a mother of 5, 25-year-olds still missing out of Greensboro, North Carolina. And we want to see exactly what the ancestors want us to know in reference of where this mother is. Her children need her. And I'm sure they miss her dearly in reference of her, sorry if I'm putting some Florida water on, in reference of her, being found. So we definitely want to tap in and help as much as we possibly can on this channel. Everything that comes out of these cards in reference of the words of the Truth family that I use, and Whispers of the Unsolved is me being used as a vessel for spirit and the ancestors to come through and speak through the cards. Please don't take anything in reference of what comes out of the cards is me telling you guys anything that I want you to have to know made up by me. No, this is all based off of spirit. That's why it's called a spiritual reading. If you're going to be a little sensitive to these readings, family, I suggest you guys don't watch readings like this. Everything in my readings are allegedly. I always have to say for YouTube purposes, for entertaining purposes only, non-factual. As we know, the ancestors never lie. If you are a spiritual being, you understand what this is. All right, Marissa Carmicheal, Greensboro, North Carolina. She's 25 years old. And I want to see and call her in and ask for her to speak through the cards in reference of the divination to come through to show us what's happened to her and where she is, what's going on, okay? So let's go ahead and call spirit in. Ancestors, come in now. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna say the image that I seen. I'm just gonna turn to the cards, family. Sometimes these images that come through during a small form of meditation are very graphic. Marissa, speak through the cards and show us what's going on with you. Where are you at? What happened to you? Speak through the cards. Marissa Carmicheal. Marissa, come through and let us know what happened to you, love. Send you peace and love and healing. I know this is, some things have happened to you. The crow, this is the warning. All right. Yeah. Somebody is happy with betrayal with her. You see how these cards came out, family? Now you guys can see. So it's not like, that's why I turned the camera around so you could see me pulling, you could see me just pulling them, okay? And I have my eyes closed, just as you've seen me in other videos while I'm pulling the cards. So there's nothing I can do. You see everything that Spirit is laying out for you. You see everything that Spirit is laying out for you. Isolated. She was isolated, okay? She was isolated by some form of an industry, okay? The industry could be any form of industry, a drug industry, all the way to a music industry, you know, industry. There's some form of industry that she was isolated by. Same energy, as well as the silence. And this energy silenced her because of some form of betrayal. Closed her off. They won't speak. They're holding the info because of some form of industry that she may have been attached to. That could have been a sex industry. It could have been a drug industry. Could have been any kind of industry that isolated her because of some type of situation she may have been into or doing. And it was with blunt trauma. Blunt trauma, and also with the blunt object. And they were happy to do it. The sun energy is here. They were happy to betray her in some way. That is the warning. The crow is here to warn us in reference of this message that's coming out. So this is very dark energy. Okay, the crow showed up from the jump, from the beginning. The ancestors said there's a warning, and she also was warned. Okay. Let's see what this is trying to tell us. Why is the isolated? Let me slide this down so you guys can see these cards in the camera, family. Why is the isolated here? Why is isolated here, Marissa? Marissa, Carmicheal, speak through the cards and show us in the cards why is isolated here, Marissa. Record. Someone had a record, or she had a record, and money. Or someone recorded this situation, or there was some form of record in reference of why they isolated her. It could have been on record in reference of her knowing something or having something about some form of money. It could be a record around, or something recorded around some form of money. But the reason why this happened, family, that she was isolated, she was picked out from whatever the situation may be, or she was put in some type of isolation or solitude from others, is because of money. There was some form of money that has caused this situation and caused for her to be isolated with whoever did this. So she could have been doing something around some form of money. Clarity on the industry. Why is the industry here, Marissa, Carmicheal? Why is industry here, Marissa, Carmicheal? Why is industry here? Harm. The industry harmed her in some way, and it was a promise. So there was a promise that if something went wrong, is what I'm hearing, that we're going to harm you. If something went wrong in reference of our money, we're going to harm you. We're going to get you, and we're going to harm you. So that's why the isolated is there in reference of something being put on record. That's why the isolated, the isolated in the record is here, because it's like, I'm putting it on record that I'm going to make you a promise. And someone kept their promise, family, in reference of harm. Clarity on the blunt trauma, the blunt that's here, Marissa. Marissa, Carmicheal, why is blunt here? Protected. Someone, yeah, she's no longer here, family. She's saying goodbye. Whoever brought this type of trauma to her with blunt force, I'm seeing a bird. whoever brought this type of trauma to Miss Carmicheal, Marissa, they did it with blunt force, and they're protected in reference of this situation. They also protected this type of energy that, or I'm feeling like that they protected the object in some way. I don't know what that means. Maybe they protected the object that was used in reference of harming her and about saying goodbye. The goodbye part means, you know, saying goodbye, no longer here on this planet. I feel like this is also saying, the ancestors is bringing it to me now, and she's saying I wasn't protected from blunt force trauma that caused my demise. I wasn't protected. There was no protection against this trauma that caused my demise. Silence. Why is silence here? Marissa Carmicheal, why is silence here? Silence. Run away. She was in silence about where she went away. She left and didn't tell anyone something. So no one knew where she was. It was silence. Maybe it was in really like a runaway situation, close proximity to someone. She's in close proximity to someone that she knows, or this was someone she knows. Silence and neighbor is the same energy. So she may have known this person, or this person was in close proximity to her, or close to a neighbor or neighborhood. It could even been near a neighbor that she knows, but it was silence in reference of where she went with this person. They isolated her, because we seen that earlier. Sun. Why is sun here, Marissa? Why is sun here? The sun. Why is the sun here? Sorry, family. Why is the sun here, Marissa? Why is sun here? Sun. Why is the sun here? Clarity on the sun. History. Someone has a history of doing this and bringing karma on someone, and they're happy about doing this. They do this and they're happy about doing it. They're bringing the karma, so giving someone, they feel like they're giving someone karma. So they have a history of doing this. They have a history of feeling like if it's someone's karma, I'm gonna bring it to them. That's what I'm hearing. So someone has a history of this, family. Betrayal. She also, you know what ancestor just said? She also has a history of having fun and being happy, you know? And she also may have had a history of being silent about going places and not telling anyone, you know, like getting away. She may have had a history of that, and someone betrayed her within that. Somebody harmed her. She was connected to some form of industry. Like I said, it could have been drugs, sex, music, whatever it is. She was silent about it. She thought she was protected, but she wasn't. Clarity on the betrayal. Clarity on the betrayal, Marissa. Clarity on the betrayal. Why is betrayal here for you? Why is betrayal here for you, Marissa? Why is betrayal here? Hidden. So there was some hidden things going on that she was affiliated with. Okay, and there was a betrayal. There was some form of betrayal that was hidden. She may have even hid something from someone, and it was a part of her betraying someone's trust in some shape, form, or fashion, even in reference of money. It could have been she betrayed someone around some type of financial situation that was hidden, that she may have not told anyone about, family, and she was affiliated with it in some shape, form, or fashion. It's kind of like as if, you know, maybe you decided to start selling drugs and you took the money and you used the money for something else, and you betrayed who you were supposed to give it back to, but you didn't tell anyone, you keep it hidden. And, you know, it's like that person decides to give you karma for the situation that you did. but you don't tell anyone because you're normally used to running away and not telling anyone, and you thought you were protected by this person or this industry, but they harmed you at the end of the day. Clarity and affiliated flew out again. Enemy. She was affiliated with her enemy in some shape, form, or fashion, and the enemy is unknown. So people aren't gonna know who this enemy is. See what flew out? People aren't gonna know who this enemy is that she's affiliated with in some shape, form, or fashion. She kept some things secret, family, and it may have caused her demise because she wasn't telling people everything. Envy, and they know. That's what came out. Let me put it back. Somebody that she was dealing with was an enemy, and people didn't know that she was affiliated with these people, or whoever this situation was. It was a distraction as well, because my TV is coming on, and y'all know how that is. I have the music playing in the background. Interesting, huh? Marissa, give us some clarity on this hidden and betrayal. Hidden and betrayal. Why is the hidden and betrayal here for you in reference of what was going on with you? Why is the hidden and betrayal here? Hidden and betrayal. Hidden and betrayal. Why is the hidden and betrayal here? Hidden and betrayal. Gathering, some type of party. Negative black magic here. So this doesn't always mean black magic, but there was some negativity at some type of gathering or party that she went to that was hidden. There was some form of betrayal that happened there at some type of party or gathering that was negative. Clarity on the silence and the runaway. Why is that here? Silence and runaway. Give us some clarity, Marissa, on the silence and the getaway. Club. So she was silent about something that she went and did after the club, or with the club or a group of people she ran away with. She was silent about it, who she was with, and after a club situation, this could have been, okay? Because I got party and gathering that came out near the club, which was something that was hidden. There was something around some type of party and club. And this is still with someone that she knew in close proximity. Clarity on the industry and harm, Marissa. The industry and harmed. Why is that here? The industry and harmed, Marissa. The industry and harmed. Take it. Greed. Some neighbor again. So this neighbor keeps coming up. So it's someone she knows. It's someone in close proximity. Could even been a neighbor that is in this industry that harmed her because of money, greed. And they have a history of it. All of that was the same energy, and money came out earlier. The first card's up, and she had some type of history with them around some form of money in this industry, or why they harmed her, and it was because of greed. Okay, she went with this person, or got away, or ran away with this person, maybe even in a club or a group of people, or near a club, or at a club, after a club, because it was a gathering or a party that the part that's hidden and the betrayal was somebody felt betrayed, see, of what was hidden. Marissa, clarity on the blunt trauma and protected love. The blunt trauma and protected. What is that about? The blunt trauma and protected faded relationship. So she thought she was protected with this person. She thought that this person would protect her, or she thought she had some form of protection away from this blunt force trauma, but she wasn't by this faded relationship. She was being rebellious. There was some type of rebellious energy. All of it is dark energy. She was in a dark space, dark energy, because that black magic came up as well. Give us a few cards just to let us know what else you can tell us that we don't know. Where are you? Where are you at? Where are you located? What's going on, Marissa? Where are you at? Expired. Death. Ended. So she's letting us know, family, that, see, this neighbor keeps coming up. And they're conscious. They know whoever this neighbor is that she was in a faded relationship with. Clarity on this neighbor, Marissa. Clarity on this neighbor. Who is this neighbor? Give us clarity on this neighbor. Who is the neighbor, Marissa? Speak through the cards. Speak through the cards, Marissa. Who is this neighbor? Speak through the cards. Legal drugs. This neighbor is attached to some form of legal drugs. That is what I was feeling from this industry. This person is a drug dealer, okay? They did some harm to her because of some form of money or greed, okay? Whoever this person is, this neighbor is in close proximity to her, sells drugs, okay? That is who harmed her. Death, okay? They picked her out. They were biased, okay? Clarity on any more information you can give us out of this deck of what we don't know in reference of where they can find you. Where can they find you at, Marissa? Where can they find you? Marissa Carmicheal. Secrets. It was a lot of secrets. See all that dark energy? And this person, she may have even been promiscuous with, family, because the faded relationship and promiscuous is the same energy, which is pink heart chakra. Someone she may have even was with sexually, okay? But she was being rebellious against whatever was going on with this person. It's like as if she may have been, maybe a hustler, and she stole his money, but she was sexing him as well or something. I hate to say this. Everything here is allegedly, but I'm just telling you what the ancestors is throwing out and what it's showing, okay? And something went wrong. That's the secret. She wasn't telling everything. She was silent about a lot of this, okay? So people won't know. But she's expired, though. Unfortunately, we send her healing, peace, and love to the spiritual realm. Can you tell us about these secrets, Marissa? Can you tell us about these secrets? Can you tell us about the secrets, Marissa? Mind games. Somebody was playing mind games. That's the secret. Somebody was telling her something different. See, yeah, somebody could have even been putting black magic on her. Somebody could have did a hex or a spell on her, because this has come up multiple times. I'm getting ready to go to my other deck. She could have did a spell on someone, but someone could have did some type of black magic on her and messed with her mind. Had some type of mind control. Hex over her mind in some shape, form, or fashion. Clarity on what's going on with your case. What's happened to you, Marissa? Show us through the cards. What happened to you? Ooh, that flew up. Friend. There's a friend attached to her situation in some shape, form, or fashion that was an accomplice or a partner in this situation, family. So there was someone she knew, okay, attached, or a friend, a girlfriend may know what's going on. See, that's why we got the they know, okay? So there could be, and that could have been the accomplice or the partner. But there's some type of friend here that knows. Or could have been a friend that she's saying that did this. Clarity on what's going on with you, Marissa. Marissa, what happened? Yeah, my psychic abilities are letting me know what's going on. She said, listen to your intuition, and I am. And also, murder is here, so she has been murdered. That's why ancestors gave us the expired, unfortunately. May she rest in power. May she rest in power. Can you tell us who murdered you, though? Who murdered you, Marissa? Who murdered you? Who murdered you? It's an optical illusion. Freedom on the bottom of the deck. Two people in reference of this situation. Also, some form of communication that went wrong. Something that we think happened one way, happened another way, is what the ancestors are saying. When that optical illusion comes up, that's what I feel. What else, ancestors, in reference of the messages? Yeah, manipulation and mind control. There's a con man. Yeah, I feel like that's what they did. It was like they were manipulating her. There was mind control. Remember, I got this, mind games and black magic. It was like the person had something over her, pulling her heartstrings, pulling her mind. There was some type of control they had over her. They were manipulating her in a way. And I feel like it could have been some type of magic or just somebody being evil. But there's a con man here. So I do know that there's some type of situation around a con man. She was royalty, honey. She was royalty. She was either royalty or looked at as royalty. Like they definitely wanted to get her because of some form of backup life insurance. Maybe the life insurance is like, you know, it doesn't always come to me in reference of life insurance, but it comes in reference of, if you do this, then I'll give you this, you know, type of thing. What else, Marissa? Fire was very aggressive. Was very aggressive in reference of what they did to her. Very aggressive is what she's saying. Ceremony, wedding, or marriage. Exposed, followed, and stalked. Somebody could be married. She was followed and stalked. What else do you want me to know? Conspiracy theory. Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theory out there about this devil. But she's like, that conspiracy theory could, because it came right under the optical illusion, could be some type of optical illusion. What do you want us to, what else do you want us to know? Marissa, Carmicheal, what else do you want us to know? Okay, go with this one. Marissa, come through and let us know. See, they got rid of her. Could have even put her in the trash. She was fired. So it was something, she may have worked for someone, or like I told you guys earlier about the whole drug situation. I don't know if Marissa was into that type of lifestyle, but it's kind of like as if somebody decided, you know, since you didn't want to do something the right way, or you owed me or something of that sort, you had a faded relationship and maybe, you know, this is what's happened. Marissa, Carmicheal. Imprisonment in reverse. So someone's not going to get locked up about it. Ancestors is saying this is solved when I said that. So someone may not be imprisoned. Clarity on the mind games. Clarity on the mind games, Marissa. What was the mind games that they were playing with you? Yeah, backstabbing snake came out and was revealed to her. In some way, it was emotional. This backstabbing snake was, something that she did based off of her normal routine during the day. Could have been at 7 o'clock, 7:05, close to 7:10. And this was a low vibrational man. What else, Marissa, to end this out? I'm going to end this family. Yeah, she's sad and emotional. She was sad and emotional about some type of situation that was going on, and this was all below level. So it was like people didn't know about this family. What was going on with Marissa was kept in silence. She didn't tell anyone, and no one else is telling anybody. That's why I got the imprisonment in reverse, because it's kind of like they got rid of her, and it's kind of like it was aggressive, and this snake or backstabber is going to keep it a secret in reference of her death. That's what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, may she rest in power and get the justice that is due. It was definitely some form of manipulation and control. All right, so that is what I got in reference of Miss Marissa Carmicheal. May she be found safe and brought back to her family and her children. Ashe, ancestors, peace, and we send you back, Marissa, with love and healing. Peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new life.